been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sidelines. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Trailblazers. On Wednesday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And looking at the Toronto matchup, that's one to watch for. Fourth contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm interested in how those teams match up in the early part of this year.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. You've got Miles Turner. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Jang. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Hero in at the 2. And for Portland, Shaedon Sharpe is out there with Avdija. Then it's Morant. Then there's Klingon, and it's Lillard in at the shooting guard position. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board. Porter passes to Turner. Hero with it. Jang with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Blazers ball. Here's Morant. Lillard is screen on Porter. Porter against Morant. Now, here's Lillard, guarded closely. 4 on the clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And it's Morant missing. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Lillard with no one around. Hands the shot with nobody near him.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Hero kicks to Jang. Back to Hero. High arcing shot. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Clock at 6. Here's Jang. Traps in the tray.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
With his vert, Porter Jr. has no issues getting to the rim.
Now here's Morant. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I had a chance to catch up with Michael Malone. I asked him about the challenge of facing Miles Turner. He said this guy is a problem for our offense. Miles is an incredible shot blocker. You have to know where he is on the floor at all times. Now, we don't normally hear a coach talk about somebody's defense first, but Turner is that guy. Fellas?
Thank you, David. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
And looking at the numbers for Lillard, great showing for him last season. 4th in free throw percentage and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And yeah, he was money from the charity stripe. Only a handful of players shot a better percentage last season. Tremendous asset. Now here's Turner. Turner with a screen for Jaquez. Back to Turner. Shoots over Klingon. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Turner is very comfortable letting it go from there. A dependable scorer from the mid-range.
Outside, Avdia. Back to Morant. Pass to Sharp. Morant sets a screen for Sharp. There's the three. Milwaukee with the rebound. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland.
And they'll be doing their best to establish superiority over this club, something they failed to do a year ago.
And they know they're the better team and out to prove as much tonight. They split the season series a year ago, but they want to change that up now.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym-like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
Now, Hero, still without a basket. Chang with a screen on Morant. Pass to Chang. Fires from deep. Got a piece of it.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
To the inside. And finished off by Chang.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Avdia following the bucket by the Bucks. Here's Sharp. That's a miss, his second after two shots.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Ware's checked in. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for Jaime Jaquez. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Time for dance camp.
No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Fourth, Damian Lillard.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Avdia dishes to Lillard. Outside, Avdia. Loads it up for Williams. Ball stolen. Henderson against Trent. Has to Ware. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Outside, Porter. 6 to shoot. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Henderson passes to Williams. It's Henderson on the wing, guarded by Porter.
Milwaukee foul.
Drew Holiday is checked in for Damian Lillard. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Rollins is checked in. .24 seconds left in the first quarter of the game to end the cold streak. Williams finds Henderson. 5 to shoot. Releases. And the first shot of the night for him missing. Kuzma outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Bucks on top, leading by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
They've got Denny Avdia, Holiday out there with Henderson. Then it's Rob Williams. And it's Kamara in at the four-man position. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Kuzma against Avdia. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Avdia kicks to Holiday. Floats it up for Henderson. An emphatic LU jam. And Clark, on average, free throw attempts are down a fair bit in the last 20, 25 years.
Yeah, I mean, from a fan perspective, I think you compare a field goal to a couple of free throws. It's obvious, though, which is more entertaining to watch. You want to see guys score the ball in live action.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Checked in for the Trailblazers. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Bucks leading by 4. Rollins the pass to Trent. They set the pick. To Chang, lets it go from deep. The Trailblazers pull it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Inside to the left side wing. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Williams sets a screen for Sharp. From outside, off the mark. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Sharp. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Porter's checked in for Rollins. And Sharp drops them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Trent outside. Here's Ware. Here's Jang. Buries the long-range jumper. Jang's got 8 points.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Henderson outside. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Trailblazers trail by 7. Outside Williams. Marquez against Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so it's Milwaukee with it. The Blazers getting the bucket. Trent outside. Launches it. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter. Shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Now here's Lillard. Over Porter. And it's Lillard missing.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Here's Henderson. Rebound, Milwaukee. Ware's got 5 rebounds tonight. Jang, the pass to Trent. Pass to Porter. To the paint. Here's Ware. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Really good in the playmaking role. Porter Jr. with the right read in the two-man game there.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
It's dance time in Portland. Here are your Blazer dancers.
For the Trailblazers, Kamar is checked in, and it's John Morant in for Scoot Henderson. And the Bucks making a change here. And here are the Trailblazers now. It's a 10-point game. Sharp finds Williams. Now Lillard, guarded by Porter. And the basket by Lillard.
Lillard is tough in there, muscling that one home.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Back to Kuzma. To the middle. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
59 seconds left now here in the second. Williams sends a screen for Sharp. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
And here's Porter. Outside, Hero. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Morant. Here's Sharp. Rebounded by the Bucks. They've led by as much as 10.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Here's Hero. Off target at the rim. With 1 on the clock. No good on that one. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Hello, folks. With several other games going on around the league right now, let's catch you up on the action. A closely contested game for the Bulls at United Center going against New York. Things are even in the second quarter.
Great battle between these teams. They're playing so hard.
Yeah, no question. That game could go either way. And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Bucks.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
And they've needed every bit of that bench production. It's been the difference. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. 6-point lead, setting the floor for the Bucks. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Chang. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Turner in at the 5 spot. Now here's Chang. Shot clock at 5. Hero from long range. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Portland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Hero passes to Turner. played as the second half gets going. Porter outside. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The putback. No dice on the putback jam. Bucks leading by 3. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Here's Lillard after Tyler Hero's bucket. And that one's good. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defense pulls out every stop imaginable, but with Lillard, he just simply beats them.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Porter kicks to Hero. Back to Porter. Here's Chang. It's good from long range.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Your Blazers president and crew is here to hype you up. Just come on, man.
Check out the stats for Deni Avdija. He had a strong showing last season. Came in about 14 points per, 7 rebounds and 4 assists. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
Here's Morant. 5 points in the game. Here's the lob to the hoop. Turner with the steal. Porter finds Hero. This one for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by the Bucks. Outside Porter. Pass to Chang. Now Hawkins. He has yet to score. Avdija with the rebound. Now Morant. Back to Avdija. Lillard outside. For 3, cans it from downtown. Lillard's got 8 points here in this quarter.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Hero. Fires the 3. And Klingon pulls it down.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Lillard from outside. He misses his third shot of the game. He has made 6 of his 9. Hero against Lillard. Hero passes to Porter. Hero with the screen on Morant. There's Porter with the 3. That one doesn't go. Trailblazers trail by 6. Sharp with it. He has 7. Launches a 3. The offensive rebound. Lays it up and banks it in. Sharp's got 9.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Chang. He's got 11. Chang with the screen for Jaquez. A three-pointer is right on target. Jaquez has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
All right, fans, it's dance camp time. Get ready to dance like everybody's watching.
Different look now for Portland. Williams, he's checked in for Klingon. Holiday comes in for Shaedon Sharpe. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Damian Lillard. The Bucks also changing it up. Ware's checked in. And Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for Jaime Jaquez. .112 left in the third quarter of the game. And Avdia, the bucket on the assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Hero. 7 points in the game. To Chang, stolen by Avdia. Morant right side, stolen by Hero. Down low, Chang, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Milwaukee shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Portland. The Bucks also with the sub. Rollins is checked in. That free throw, good from Jang. Trailblazers trail by 8. Holiday the pass to Williams. In the corner, Henderson with it. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Bucks have gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Holiday against Rollins. Pass to Ware. A floater. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
From deep, Trent, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
And they get it to double digits just as we get set for the final quarter here. That three could be a killer.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. Right back after this break. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Damian Lillard. He's out there with Scoot Henderson. Williams is out there with Sharp. And it's Kamare in at the 4th spot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And it's Porter with the ball for the Bucks. Pass to Trent. A 3-ball. Rebound by Williams.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Here's Kamare. Henderson outside. Lillard against Porter. Shot clock at 6. The 11-footer. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Kuzma finds Porter. Here he goes.
That's just fearlessness taking it to the rack by Porter. Saw the defense coming, but didn't slow down one iota.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
And Porter drops them both.
Look, we've seen Kevin Porter Jr. go off for 50 in a game. He's got some serious skills on the offensive end.
Here's Sharp, and he nails that one right through the net.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away.
Here we go, Lakers fans. Here comes the Trailblazers Dunk Team. We're on the lookout for all of this, man. Who'd like a free t-shirt tonight?
Some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
Thank you, David. Outside Porter. Lillard with the rebound.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Williams, a screen on Hackett.
How about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
At the line for two.
The first one falls. Clingan, he's checked in for Robert Williams. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Turner's checked in. Bucks leading by 7. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Kuzma. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
The assist.
Porter's got 4 assists now tonight.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Clingan with it. Turner covering. Pass to Kamare. Now, here's Sharp. No good with the triple. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Turner. Rebounded by Kamare. Trailblazers trail by 9. Pass to Lillard. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Bounce pass from Sharp. Trying to find Henderson. Gets it to him. Here's Clingan. And the 3-ball is good. Clingan's got his first 3 points of the game.
Already a gifted passer. Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
It's dance time in Portland. Here are your Blazer dancers.
Checked in for Portland. Ja Morant comes in for Henderson. Jang, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Tyler Hero comes in for Gary Trent. And Milwaukee has possession. Here's Porter, and out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Lillard looking around, and stolen by Jang. Up top, Hero. And it's Portland with the rebound. Morant's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Lillard. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Porter. And here's Chang. Back to Porter. Now here's Turner. Defense is right there. And it's blocked. Sharp the pass to Lillard. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Porter. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Drops it in from 11 feet.
Right on the money. Porter Jr. wanting to make an impact and a statement from the mid-range.
Hero against Lillard. Lets it go with a 3. Lillard again missing. Milwaukee leading by 6. And here's Chang, defended by Sharp. Hero against Lillard. Shots good by Hero.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Here's Lillard. Over in the corner, Avdia. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Lillard against Hero. Yep, it counts.
And how about Hero's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Here's Sharp. Avdia, the pass to Sharp. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And that's an intentional foul. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Milwaukee with the ball. Porter kicks to Hero. Inside. And Turner the bucket on the assist from Hero.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Milwaukee with the rebound. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And a wide open look for Porter. Off target from outside.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
And you know what? He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not an easy one there among the big boys.
So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now we present our player of the game.